good early morning, YouTube. Got a good one today. Hopefully y'all can hear me. We on the back roads, we're leaving now. A little bit behind schedule, but you know, I like to be up in this area a little earlier than when I left, but you know, that's what time the man upstairs woke me up, so I'll take it. But we got a long one today, but we doing one of my favorite things, equipment. I don't mind doing equipment. I like equipment better than strapping and all that other stuff, tarping and all that crap, but that's what we doing today. Let's go ahead, get out of this dark back country. I'll cut y'all on when I get closer to the pickup and start seeing something crazy going on. But you know how it is up here. I gotta go up to North Jersey, so you know anything's possible up there. So let me get some miles in. Not too bad of a clip this morning, like around about 3 hours. So pull away at that wild 31 if I get a chance. Actually, no, I ain't gotta go that far up there. 202, I'm sorry. Yeah, so a little bit of a different direction today. So we're gonna see what's going on with that, because I did notice that. But I'll cut y'all back on when I get up here. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and take 295. Try not to mess with 95 up there by the construction zone. If you're from the area, you know. It's all jacked up over there. I'll have to deal with that this time in the morning. I'll be happy, even though it's kind of early, but I just don't feel like dealing with that construction zone and thinness over there and people zigging and zagging and all the other crap. So we're gonna avoid that at least till this afternoon. We gotta pass back that way this afternoon, unfortunately. So, but let me go ahead and just clock past Christiana. Come on, driver, get on in. Get past this other crazy intersection up here, 495 and 95. People keep crashing up here every morning. Try to get ahead of that too. So let's get some more miles and I get to y'all when I get that pickup, that drop off. Anybody ever notice the closer you get to the holidays, the worse people drive? I figured I was safe staying on 295, jumping in Jersey, instead of doing 95. And it ain't much better. I mean, nobody know how to merge. Running late, zigging and zagging in traffic. It's like, what the hell? You guys don't want to make it home for the holidays? Y'all want to be dead before Christmas? I mean, what the hell's going on? I don't get it. Every holiday, it gets worse. Like, nobody acts right when it gets close to the holidays. I don't know. I should have cut the camera on a little while ago. I guess somebody must have flicked a cigarette out. And the shoulder was all on fire. It had some, looked like a brush fire or something was going on. So the fire department was there, so that was making everybody see what was going on. I don't know what we got going up here. Looks like we got to slow down already. I guess I'll leave the camera on and see what's up. I got nothing on my GPS, says 1 minute, so we'll find out together. Comment down below if you notice that the closer you get to holidays, the worse people act on the road. It's too early for this mess. It's like you don't want to make it home. It's only 6 o'clock, so you would think this wouldn't be a rush hour quite yet, but then again, this is a bad merge too, so that could be it too. So yeah, it looks like it's just about to jacked up merge. It is what it is. It is what it is. Try to keep your head on the swivel. That's all we can do. Let me get some more miles behind me, and hopefully no incidents get on up here. And might have a car accident. Look at that. Everybody right on top of each other. Nobody gives anybody space either. Right on top of the car in front of you. So if he slams on the brakes, where you gonna go? I tell you, man, they swear they just start retesting people after 3 years. Some people just are out of control out here on the roads. Fridays are the worst. I swear to myself I'm gonna stop driving on Friday because they be testing your CDL on Friday. Man, everybody lose their mind on Friday. It's like, what the hell is going on? Alright, I'm rambling on. Let me get to this drop off. Well, we made it. Tried not to hit the curb, but I hit it anyway. A little bit of scrubbage, North Jersey is tight. Alright. Get this thing unstrapped. Unload it. I'm assuming they're waiting for us. Gates open. Let's see, hopefully there's a bunch of people that are here ready to get this stuff off. There's only one problem. I don't see a dock. But I see a whole bunch of equipment that somebody could probably scoop this thing off with. So let's go ahead and let's go inside and see if somebody want to talk. Alright, y'all, we got the right place, but unfortunately I don't have ramps, which ain't a big deal because, you know, you talk to the agent, they say, yeah, you don't need ramps. I get here, the guy kind of looks at me side eye because I don't have ramps. I'm like, hey, they didn't say you needed ramps. I said the same thing. I mean, I would think, and I asked when I got the load, I said, you need ramps on this? I know you don't need ramps at the port. You need ramps on the other hand. He said, nah, you should be good. I said, okay, cool. I get here, like, oh. So that dock right there on your right hand side is that dock I got to point it in. So we're going to line him up. Kind of tight. Get it on in there. And get these three-wheel forklifts off of here. I get to unload and I'll cut y'all on. Y'all can see what we got going on. Alright, y'all, as y'all can see, we unloaded. So now we're just waiting to get the daggone paperwork so we can get out of here. Try to get this next load on and off today. Don't know how successful we're gonna be at that, but I might as well go ahead and use the restroom while I'm here waiting. Hopefully they won't mind. And once we get signed out, we can get out of here. Pretty easy load. I gotta start using my basket straps and stuff like that. That thing was the three-wheel forklift thing was bouncing around a little bit. And I had that thing pinned down. So I think for next time I'll use the wheel baskets and hold the front 2 wheels down or something, equipment like that from now on. Because I think that would have been a nicer securement. All in all, everything went good. Cool unload. Like I said, just bobbing and weaving, I guess. Bobbing and weaving, dropping them and going. So, I'm gonna clean my mirrors, I guess, real fast while I got a couple minutes. And I'll go in there and check on this paperwork. Then we'll get on the next load. I'll pick y'all up when I get there. Bunch of pieces of equipment. Didn't say how many, there's a couple of them, but they're going down to our favorite Northeast Maryland Ritchie Brothers. I know there's one telehandler. Let me see what the POL says. Just freight of all kinds. I love when they put that on here. Let me see if I can find out what we got. Yep, partial freight. That's it, a bunch of stuff. So it's not going that far, just a bunch of weird stuff. But we will go ahead and load it up and get moving. But let me go check on these guys and let's get to the next stop. We've arrived. There's only one problem. Not really a problem, but it's all good though. Let's see up here, see this damn poison, baby. Right away. Hoping still get this off the truck today, but I don't think that's going to happen. We are the 3rd truck, well, 2nd truck in line. It's almost lunchtime. Got about an hour for lunch, so it shouldn't be lunch. Hopefully not, but I'm sure I'm going to get the lunch. So I still got to scrap. If I hustle, I could try to get it down there, but I'm not going to be optimistic on it. I think I'm going to be sitting on this till the next day, unfortunately. But it is what it is. We got here. Write down my stuff. I'm trying to not block the gate so that way they can still get their trucks in, as you can see. But like we're getting a whole slew of stuff. So if I'm the last truck, I guess that's good. Then I don't have to worry about chaining and doing a whole bunch of other stuff. This guy, I'm watching him. He's chaining and strapping. I think he's got about a good 6 scissor lifts, a bunch of welders, a bunch of all this other stuff. So got a guy in front of me. Like I said, I don't know what he's gonna get, but hopefully I don't have to get that much. That's good. Trying to get here. Feel like I said, we can get this unloaded today. New guys coming out here. If you do get some of this equipment loads, I can tell you, if you're in the port, I should have showed you. When I go load this, I'll see if I can pull them out. I'll show you. Make sure you grab that rubbers and stuff that they got lying on the ground. Always grab that stuff. That's like free, edge protectors for stuff, especially equipment, new equipment. I mean, you don't want to scratch new equipment if you don't have to. You know what I mean? So put some chain in there, something to keep it from rubbing on there. You see guys just throwing the chains and messing it all up. I mean, I get it, it's a chain point, but you can protect it a little bit, try to. I usually go over the axles if I can, depending on what it is. That way you don't really see it that much, and I still use the protector on it anyway. It just looks nicer. You know what I mean? But yeah, we're here in position stage. We'll see what's going on. I'm gonna submit a couple of these invoices, and hopefully we'll be getting loaded. Hopefully we'll get it off the truck today. But like I said, I'm optimistic about it. It might not happen, but if not, it does. It's not a big deal. But hopefully we do. But let me submit this invoice, and I'll show you what we got when we get this thing all loaded up. Hurry up and wait. That's all we can do. Yep, I already informed the broker. There'll definitely be some detention on this load. I've been here for about an hour and some change. Trying to get loaded, trying to get this thing here today. That's definitely not gonna happen. They close at 4. About a 2-hour ride from here. 1 o'clock now. So now we got a plan for tomorrow. Unfortunately, I wanted to really get this off the truck today. I hustle to try to get it happen, but sometimes that just don't happen. So what are you gonna do? I guess I'll start calling around, see if I can see what's going on tomorrow. See if I can grab a load coming out of Maryland. Like I said, I would have liked to get it off today, but per my plan, it's always get me back towards the house. So it works out either way. So this gets me back towards the house to possibly load up again to grab another load. I'm seeing some good loads out there, but unfortunately I don't really run quite that far. But I might call this one up. This one's going up to South Plainfield, running right past, right back north again. But trying to stay out of the off the tollways as much as I can. But that's usually where it gets you. Usually where it gets you. I wish I had a tri-axle right there. Baltimore, Maryland, and Violin, New Jersey, 5,300 hours. What are they hauling? Yeah, that's a big boy right there. Yeah, big boy. But yeah, we're gonna be getting some detention on this, unfortunately. Let me go ahead and send the information again to the agent. You see the guy's playing with the lift. He can't get it up the ramp. I'm supposed to be getting that and something else. So we will see. Hopefully. I'll get back with y'all. Well, it's now a little after 3 o'clock. That took entirely too long. But needless to say, we finally loaded. We aren't going to get this off today, unfortunately. So looks like we'll pick this up again tomorrow. Guess I'll get home. And hopefully tomorrow we'll do something better. I don't have a load for tomorrow because I was looking to see if I could find something, since I knew I wasn't going to make this load drop off today. So I said, let me start looking, and I really didn't find nothing that was paying what I needed to pay to keep me moving. So we will hit the boards tomorrow morning early. I'm going to go ahead and get down 95. Light load, just a bunch of miscellaneous stuff. Little mini excavator, generator, 2 skids, 2 scissor lifts. Nothing real crazy, but a little bit of a cluster getting all this stuff in here. The place wasn't big enough to get more than 1 vehicle in there at a time, so that held everything up. So yeah, it is what it is. That's trucking. So we'll get this in tomorrow morning. Get it off early. Well, we get to go to Ritchie Bros, so maybe tomorrow the video will be about looking at Ritchie Bros and see what they got. But until that, let's go ahead and get southbound. I'll pick it up again then. YouTube, good morning. We made it to Ritchie Bros. Let me show y'all what I got back here so y'all can see it on the lift. 2 scissor lifts, little mini excavator, and a couple boxes on the back. I usually get here like 7 a.m. so I had to sit in this line, but it is what it is. Got here safe, no issues. Might have to take a walk around a lot today. Got a bunch of stuff flying around here. I was looking at some of them Cushmans over there. These little mini trucks. I don't know if y'all can see that. Might have to go check into them, but they go for a pretty penny, unfortunately. But man, they got a lot of equipment down here for sale, that's for sure. A lot of equipment. Woo! But you can see the check-in lines about 7 trucks deep. But they not normally too bad. Some people checking in, some people are picking up, some people dropping off. So yeah, we might have to do some window shopping while we're here. We got nothing else to do. Got a couple loads looking at on the way out of here. Got one going back up to Levittown. I'm gonna see if I can grab that one. But broker don't want to come up on a rate. He even told me, he said he was running them for 800 and now they dropped it down to 7. I said, yeah, I need to get that 8, man, because running from Baltimore up to Levittown, PA, you know, you driving right into the tolls. You really got no way to get around them. And you know, just try to, you know, buff that up a little bit. You know what I mean? So he's like, yeah, I told the guy that. So he said, yeah, we're going to see if we can get him. I said, all right, no problem. I said, you know, I'm here. I'll be empty in Northeast Maryland, so give me a call. So if you from the area, Ritchie Bros, Northeast Maryland. I will say one thing: if you do have to pick up here, make sure you call ahead and get an appointment, or make sure an agent gives you an appointment, because I did that one time and I was here for quite a while. So definitely, if you're picking up at a Ritchie Bros, I'm not sure if it's all of them, probably all of them, make sure that you have an appointment time, because you don't want to be sitting here for hours. I think the one time I came here and I didn't have an appointment, didn't know that, I was here for probably 3 hours just waiting. They were so busy. But that was my fault. Like I said, I didn't know. But yeah, so far so good for the day. It's only 8 o'clock. Got plenty of time to look for something else. Be a little stingy today. Try to definitely make your asset work today for you. So like I said, we're gonna try to stick to our guns and get the most rate possible. We're gonna start going through my phone book and see who I can call. I got a couple agents that got some loads coming out of Baltimore. Like I said, I'm in Northeast Maryland, so I'm pretty much going to aim for Baltimore. Whether I grab some shingles or something, we'll see. But let me get on the phone, see what I can do. Alright, y'all, everything's unloaded but one, a little mini excavator. I got to do that myself. So I'm going to go ahead, go over here to the unload ramp, unload it. Hopefully nobody's there. I can get unloaded.
Turn right.
And we can continue on with our day. I'm not gonna go shopping. Not that I was looking for anything, but I gotta get over here up to Philly and grab a load. Military load, looks like. Been here before. About an hour there, had to go grab it. I'm gonna run over here and go grab it. So I wanted to poke around the lot a little bit, but that's not gonna happen today. Hopefully I can get this excavator off here with no problems, because I don't know how the guy got it running or if it runs and all other good stuff. So hopefully we can get it in, get it off.
Turn right.
Get to this next load. Most of my equipment is put down. So hopefully we can do that real quick. Sorry about my camera angle.
Turn left, then take the first left.
Bumpy as heck back here. Gonna get me some new equipment soon for this camera. We can't have it bouncing around on y'all like this. But let me get this ramp right here, get back in, we're gonna get this all loaded. Maybe next time, y'all. Ain't get a chance to go around look at anything. But we gotta go get this load. Head up to Philly. Been here a couple times. Probably not gonna be able to film much government stuff. But hopefully I'm not here that long, because I know one time I was here for quite a bit. So hopefully it's not a repeat. But it's all good though. Hopefully they get me in and out. Pretty nice guys. They're not every time I'm running people up here though, it's never really a problem. But hopefully we get in and out of here. Alright, ETA 11 a.m. Let's get motivated. know what I'm going to do now. I know exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to take my butt home and go get some lunch with the fam. Can't get mad at that, Lou. Easy, 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 easy. Gonna take this little short hop back to the house, load it up for tomorrow, head it down to VA. Light load. I'll show y'all when I get parked up to the spot. Can't beat that. Can't beat that. Wish it would happen like that every day, but it surely don't. But we're gonna go ahead and get in the wind, and we're gonna get this thing up tomorrow. Back on the grind again. Hopefully no issues going down there. Working on something coming back. Don't have it yet, but we're gonna see what happens. Going down there, well, it says Richmond, but it's really Williamsburg. So it's a little east of Richmond. So hopefully we get something close coming out. I know sometimes it's tough getting out of there. We're gonna do what we gotta do. Do what we gotta do. Let me get motivated back to the crib. I know this vlog is getting kind of long, but I will say one thing, y'all. If y'all want to come out here and work with any kind of government contract or government procurement officer, I guess you want to call it, and they're giving you loads, definitely stand your ground on your money, because they usually got it in there somewhere. You know, they always tell you, oh, I don't have it, you know what I mean? The rate is the rate. Yeah, you know, it's a little light. Fight for that money, because 9 times out of 10, they probably got it. Like this load, the guy was trying to sell it for $200 less than what they had it posted for. So I'm like, nah, bro. I said, I need all them coins on that load. He was like, all right, I'll get it to you. I said, okay, cool. You know what I mean? It took a little bit of back and forth, but stand your ground, especially when it comes to government loads, because, you know, God knows how much they get paid to move this kind of freight. And if they can save the money and not give it to you, they will. Try to make them give it to you. They so nice. Let me get on the road. I'll end this one here, edit the video, get it out there. It's about a 3-day clip. You know, running these local hops. I apologize that I don't get as much in as I should. But you're moving around a lot. You know, picking up and dropping off, picking up and dropping off. So literally sometimes you ain't really got time to be, unfortunately, whipping out the camera like that. So I'm gonna try to get better at that. And like I said, just throw some comments down below. Let me know if this is something that's interesting you, what I can do better. I say I'm definitely not no YouTuber. I'm just out here trying to show people that you can run local, still make decent money. You won't have to hustle, but you can do it. And hey man, just crisscross. I'm gonna have to change this to north to south. That's what I've been running lately, north to south, south to north. But you know, sometimes it's hard, but you know, stick with it. You can do it. Stick with it. But on that note, I'm gonna go ahead and get in the wind a little bit. I was gonna stop and get me some lunch, but I'm so close to the crib, I'm gonna go ahead and just duck down the highway, get on back to the house, maybe go grab something later. But I appreciate y'all bearing with me and dealing with me this long, and hopefully I get more videos out on the end. Catch y'all later.